Hey guys, how's it going? So I ran across an interview with uh High Tide CEO Roger Grove, basically how he plans to enter the US. Well, we already know how he entered the US, but this video I'm gonna be talking about how he plans to dominate the US and even take on the US multi-state operators, like he said in this video. And I had this highlighted. So right here, when High Tide acquired Daily High Club, you said that you were considering leveraging its MJ accessory subscription box model to launch MJ subscription boxes in the event the federal legalized. Why do subscription box interest you? The biggest thing is the predictable revenue. You could do better planning. You could do more organized purchasing. We have the opportunity to have a predictable revenue and grow a monthly subscriber base. We have already have 1,500 monthly subscribers in Daily High Club, which has been growing at a 50% annualized, or approximately 4-5% per month. Let's just say that 25% of the US states allow online MJ sales. Our e-commerce platforms are sophisticated enough that we are turning on and off various states and service our customer through subscription box models. The Daily High Club is a lifestyle brand. We have a massive social media following. We will turn those into MJ subscription boxes upon federal legalization, depending on which states allow online sales and which states don't. So I'm hoping that the entire United States allow online MJ sales, just like with hemp. Hemp at one point did not allow online sales, and then when the farming bill passed and hemp was fully legalized, they started allowing online sales across the United States for CBD products. And I'm hoping that happens the same way with THC. And if it does, I think High Tide would benefit big time in the United States. It's just my opinion, but that pretty big deal. And they also say that he like this. I read this whole thing. It's really good. I just highlighted what I thought was important. For High Tide stock, I thought it was gonna pump higher, but doesn't seem like it. It seems to be flatlining right now. Regardless, I'm still gonna hold on this long term. I think that when earnings come around, I think there could be a pump to the upside. Then after that, maybe pull back again. Who knows at the end of the day? But this is a really good play if you're gambling on full legalization in the United States. And like I said, NASDAQ listing doesn't matter too much. If it did, the stock would go a lot higher. Right now, High Tide has a market cap of $469 million. They have pretty solid financials. While TAT, there's still a speculation stock, but the market and they're being promoted heavily by Rich Live TV, and currently they have a market cap of $407 million. I thought the stock price was going to go down, but I guess I was completely wrong about TAT. Big money loves TAT, wants to continue to pump it. They currently have a market cap of $407 million. I think last quarter with the earnings report, they did a little less than $1 million. Maybe the next quarter will be like $2 or $3 million, and then the next quarter will be like $5 million. I don't know at the end of the day, but High Tide already listed on the NASDAQ. They have a market cap and their market cap is very similar to TAT. And TAT, you know, barely does any revenue. It is what it is, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just pointing out that NASDAQ listing doesn't matter. The only thing that really matters is the investor base. If investor keeps buying High Tide, stock price will go up. If they don't, it won't go up. That's just that. It's that simple. So we'll see what big money and ultimately what the market will do. But only time will tell. I'm gonna stick with the High Tide story, and if it dips significantly, I'm just gonna add to my position. That's my plan moving forward. Not financial advice to anyone. You do what you want to do. I do what I want to do. Hopefully things work out for everyone. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this short video. Wow, got like 2 more minutes to go. I don't know what else to talk about. But you know, the one thing I kind of like about High Tide is, like, even though like the MJ industry, like Aurora, Canopy, you know, they've been like significantly going down recently, yet High Tide has been holding its ground. Like Canopy is getting hit hard, yet, you know, Canopy 6 months ago was sitting at $35, and now it's sitting at $16.50. Yet, you know, High Tide is holding it. Tilray, it's the same story. Tilray is, you know, got hit really hard. It was $16. It went from $12.60. It got pumped up because of earnings, and then it got, and after that it just kept falling and falling and falling. Yet High Tide stock is not really getting affected. You know, same thing with, like, let's look at Cron. Cron's probably the same thing. Cron is sitting at I think Cron's a little undervalued. That's just my opinion, but it's sitting at $2 billion. But Cron's the same thing. You know, we're sitting at $890, and now it's falling down to $16, $17. I think Cron's a little undervalued. Why? Because they have a decent amount of cash on their balance sheet. I think they have, like, if we look at the balance sheet, they have a total assets of $1.18 billion and total cash position of $1.1 billion. Yeah, and yet the stock price is currently valued at $2.29 billion. In my opinion, I think it's just a little undervalued, but that's just my opinion. Anyways, that's all for the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.